I had a few minutes today come out where me and Digging with Seven, where we'd been hunting the Colonial site, and I found the reel that caused Jeff Ford to win the Pinpointer. And congratulations again for Jeff Ford, Plugmaster Ford. But anyway, like I said, I had a few minutes and thought I'd come out. My AT Pro's been acting up. The coil on the end, I don't know if you can, I've got it taped up. It's kind of cracked right there, and it'll get water in it, and then that'll cause it to chatter a lot, and I can't use it. So I need to get another one, but just haven't done it yet. So, but anyway, I found the cat bus half dime right in there, and then of course actually the Riel was right there close to it, and come over here, and we've got a decent high tone. I don't know if you can see it there. It's like a saddle slide, piece to a saddle. Yep. Oh, sorry about that. I've got one just like it. I found last week, or one of us do, either me or Loy. Well, I'm sorry, Digging with Seven, but I'm really not for sure which one of us has it. It's got a little design on it. But anyway, that's a good find, and I'm gonna get off here and hopefully I'll find some more. Right here's a neat little find. It's a piece of lead. It's a part that come out of the bullet mold. Of course, you could tell that was where the bullet went. Sorry about that. But anyway, they'd cut the bullet off. That's what's left over. I don't know what caliber that would be. Maybe 36 caliber. We've been finding a lot of 36 caliber round balls in here, and a couple of 31s, but and quite a few pieces of melted lead. But anyway, I'll take it. Not a coin, or it's not a button, but I mean, hey, it's colonial, and I'll take it. So, pretty good find. Of course, it's right next to a dig hole. Somebody may have the tip to it. It's been broke for a long time, so I don't know. But, yeah, the wind's starting to pick up a little bit. It's sun come out for a second, and it got hot quick. We had a decent rain yesterday. Of course, you get about a foot down, it's still dry. At the topsoil, it's pretty good. It's damp, so signals are popping out pretty good. Alrighty, I'll be back with you. I've got a decent target right there in the bottom of the clod. I think it's maybe a cuff link, but before I get there, me and Digging with Seven, we've been talking about running with no discrimination. We run our AT Pros in 0 with no discrimination at all. Okay, that target, of course, it's not all that deep, but it's a real small target, and it was iron. It was ringing up, I mean, solid iron. Like, it had the iron grunt, but you could tell it was a deeper iron grunt than like you've got scattered nails everywhere. I mean, they're pretty loud. Okay, this target right here, it was a kind of, you could tell it was a deep iron signal. But when you get that deep iron signal, I mean, it's about out of the range for this machine to pick up. So it's going to think it's iron. So I always dig the deep iron signals. And if you're running discrimination, you don't pick up that deep iron signal. So that was a prime example of the reason we do that. And it does look like a cuff link. It looks silver. I don't see anything. It's got some kind of design on it. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick that up there or not. I don't know how good this camera is. But it's wore smooth. It may just be some scratches. But it does look to be silver. Sorry about that. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to this new phone. But yeah, it's got something on it. I'll have to get it home and get under the magnifying glass. But yeah, that ring up is iron, just deep iron signal. Alrighty, I'll be back with you. I got a good high tone. It was 77 solid, 77, 76. But I don't know if you can see it there. It's going to take me a minute to get used to this foam. It's awful sensitive, but it's a flat button. I don't see anything on the front of it. Sorry about that. Got the shank. And yeah, nice little button. Alrighty, I'll be back with you. Alright, I got a good signal up under this Johnson grass. I guess it was the higher spot, and I don't guess nobody went over it the other day, but glad I did. So I don't know if you can see it there. I'll try to find it. There it is, right there. There's the old flat button. Still got the shank. I'm sure there's plenty left. Just gotta find them. Alright. I found this piece earlier, and then I just now found this. It's 36 caliber, and it matches up pretty good. So I believe that come off of a 36 caliber mold. So, but you can tell where the sprue was cut off right here, and that would be what would have been cut off. So. Now, if they went together, we'll never know, but that's pretty, it'd be unbelievable if that did, but anyway, that's what it is. I know the wind, it picked up a little bit more. We've got a front moving through, which is supposed to cool things off, but it really hadn't. The overcast is helping more than anything. That sun, when it pops out, it does get warm. So, but it's just nice being out here. I know this little thicket right here, landowner, when him and I were up here mowing this, he said something about he was going to get in here and clean that up sometime or another. And if he does, I don't know, but I'd like to get around that big tree down there. But we'll just see. I got a choppy signal. It was in between iron and probably 40s. But anyway, I got the clod out. It's ringing up 60s, 70s. But I see something in the hole. I hope I didn't break it. I see two pieces. It looks like, or that may have been where the yeah, that's where it was laying. I'll go ahead and get it out. But you see, that's where it was laying in the dirt. It's real thin, whatever it is. It's got some kind of writing on it. Man, it's awful brittle. I bet I broke that. No, it's an old break. I don't know if you can. I'm almost scared to mess with it. I don't know if you can make anything out on it or not, but it does have writing. Let's zoom back in there. No, it's not. And there it goes. I'm really not for sure what it is, but I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna clean it up, and I'll be back with you. All right, I'm really not for sure what it is. Looks like it's got like zeros or C, CS. I can't really make it out. I'm gonna have to get a magnifying glass. I don't know if it's gonna zoom in there enough to. No. But the reverse side, it doesn't have anything on it. So, like I said, it's been broke a while, so it's not a fresh break. If anybody's got any ideas, please leave a comment. It's not the period I'm looking for, but every now and then you'll find one. I found one out here last week. No, it had been 2 weeks ago. Lloyd had it on video. It's a stripper clip, World War II. I had a lot of maneuvers around this area, so I think it had like 5 shells. So, pretty neat anyway. It's history. Got a decent little signal. I thought it was going to be lead. Of course, in this area I've been finding a lot of pieces of melted lead, so it's going to be a cuff button, looks like. Yep. I don't think it's got anything on front, but nah. Well, it's seen its better days. Oh, sorry. It's still got some of the shank left. I'm wanting to pull one of these buttons out and be War of 1812. That's what I'm looking for, but I'll take these. Alright. I got 60s 60 signal, and you can see something right there in the sidewall. On the side of the clod. It might be a cuff button. That's what it looks like it's gonna be. Yep, old cuff button. Still no more of 1812, but hey, I'll take it. I got this little signal. It's a little brass buckle. It's the iron tongue on it is rusted up, so but anyway, it wasn't maybe 5 inches deep, but it give a decent tone for what it is. Alright, zooming in now. There he goes. That's a pretty good find. Just come from I went over in the corner for a little bit and found a few iron pieces and a square nails. I don't know, it may have potential, but the Johnson grass is over my head. And then, of course, walked down in the woods there a little bit. And I mean, it's too thick briars. I mean, it's terrible. But I thought, well, I'll come back over here for a little while. And the first signal, I don't know if you can see it there. It's a little cuff. Still got the shank. Plain front. That's another one out of here. Something right up here next to the hay rolls. Of course, we haven't hit this none. I mean, you just don't think about it. It's ringing up good. I see it off in the hole. I don't know. It may be a dandy, but it's pretty good size. Boy, it'd be nice if it was a large cent, but I'm pretty sure it's a dandy button. Yeah, it's soft thin. Yep. Big old button. I'll take it though. Either way. That's seen its better days. You can tell right there where the shank was. Alrighty. Right there is where I just dug it dandy button and moved over. This was right next to the roll of hay, almost up under it. Got this little iron buckle. So I'm gonna walk around the edge of this a little bit and see what else I can find. I've got another little spot to hit before I get out of here. Of course, it's cooled off a little bit more. We've got more of an overcast right now. So, oh, sorry, all you're seeing is a big roll of hay. Alrighty, I'll be back with you.